For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 13 of My Player here on FIFA 17. In the last episode we played Exeter City, who were 4th in the table, trying to chase us down when we were 3rd. Today we face 3rd place crew Alexandra, who are chasing us down to overtake us in 2nd. So it's been a number of really important fixes in the past couple of episodes. After the game against Crew, we actually have a game at the weekend against Accrington Stanley, who last season in real life actually had a very, very good season and missed out on promotion, unfortunately for them. We then signed, as in we, Cambridge United, Piero Mingoya from them, and he's been a revelation for Cambridge United this year in real life. Very, very good. Accrington, unfortunately, though, this season find themselves bottom of the table in this My Player series so far, with just 1 win from 17 attempts. Not very good at all. So a complete polar opposite season for them. We'll hope that we can continue our good season here away from home against Crawley to start things off, and then surely we can get a victory against Accrington Stanley. But now that I've said that, I've probably jinxed myself, but hopefully I haven't, and fingers crossed we can have a decent game here against Crew Alexandra. Of course, in the last episode, Barry Call picked up an injury. Unfortunately, it's not Uche or Ben Williamson that start alongside us here. It's Joe Pigott, a player that I really don't rate personally, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he proves me wrong and bangs the ball into the back of the net 3 times in this game. But fingers crossed we can just, in general, have a good performance. And hopefully you guys enjoy the episode. If you do, then hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further episodes of this series or the Everton Career Mode series or the Journey, etc. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed. But it's time to face Crew and try and hold on to that 2nd spot in the league. Off tackled it off the defender. Joe Pigott's through. I'm just going to play him in. I don't know where their defence went. They all committed forward. Joe Pigott. Oh, that sums up everything about Joe Pigott. That's why I don't rate him. I thought I'll play it off. I'll play the right pass rather than just trying to sprint and run it myself. But I think next time I'm going to get a little bit selfish. I don't like playing alongside Joe Pigott, and fingers crossed he'll get substituted off sooner rather than later. Apologies if you're a fan of Joe Pigott and his football, but on FIFA, I really don't rate him whatsoever, and that is exactly why. Dagnall out wide to Udo. Cross comes in, it's dangerous. Keeper comes to punch, and it's only going to find the man that put the cross in again. Oh, Dagnall, if that had flown into the back of the net. Wowzers, what a first-time volleyed strike that was. Great technique as it dropped to him, and if that had bent itself into the bottom corner, it was actually further wide than it looked from the initial angle on the TV camera. But still, hell of a strike. Unfortunate for him that it didn't go into the back of the net. Here's Dagnall into low. Cross could come in. It has. Oh, missed by the man in the middle. Halliday almost turned that into his own net, but thankfully the keeper was there. If he'd been able to get anything on that, the man in the middle, that surely would have been 1-0 Crew. Just a couple of inches away from burying that in the back of the net. Pigott, Berry, forward to me. I'm going to go to Mediolito. I'm going to have to go over the top to find him. Good first touch. Very good first touch, actually. Turns his side nicely too. Decent cross as well. And Ray can head away, unfortunately. Pigott wasn't able to get there, but it's dropped here to Blair Adams. Into James Dunn. Back to Mediolito again. Nice ball round the corner to Luke Berry, who's held that up well. I'll call for it here. First touch and shot. Oh, screamer. Thank you very much. Let's do a rather unique celebration, shall we? I love that. I've been starting to do that a little bit more on Ultimate Team, and it really pisses other people off. Obviously, I can't annoy the CPU, but I'm still delighted to have scored. And that, I think, is our furthest goal, as in, like, most... What is the phrase I'm looking for? I'm not entirely too sure my brain knows what's going on right now. I think that's the furthest out we've scored from, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. Very, very good finish, though. Extremely good finish. I'm delighted with that. 1-0 Cambridge United. Berry into James Dunn. Kind of stood in the same area as Joe Pigott there, so I didn't really offer James Dunn the best of options for a pass, but Mediolito could get a cross in perhaps. Back to James Dunn, into Berry. That's Greg Halliday, in fact. There's Luke Berry. Berry through to me. He's gone for the return ball. We'll play it to him. Luke Berry's shot blocked well by Guthrie. Close to a second and a first assist for us in a few games. Corner to come in from this near side via the right foot of Pierre Mingoya, but he's picked out only Udo. Cleared away. Is that a throw? No, it's not going to be a throw or a corner. It's half-time. To Dagnall. Good tackle. I'll pick up on the loose ball. Just try and turn away from the defenders and then find a teammate. There's Joe Piggott. It's going to go back to Luke Berry. His options out wide in Medialito. He's gone to Piggott again, though. I apologise if you're seeing a little bit of frame drop here with the gameplay. It's FIFA being FIFA again, unfortunately. It's kind of really frustrating me. I'm going to have to restart the game for the second game of the episode, but hopefully we can, despite the frame rate, it's actually really putting me off my performance as well, to be honest, but hopefully in the remaining 25 minutes we can hold on to this 1-0 win and maybe extend it if possible, but I'm happy just to sit on this 1-0 lead for now until that I can, you know, kind of restart the game and get rid of that frame drop issue, because it's particularly frustrating. Low, throws it through to Hollands. Into the box he comes. He's got a couple of people to aim for, especially a couple on the edge of the box here. Here's Udo. Round the corner to Bakayoko. We'll look for a teammate again. We'll have to. There's 4 yellow shirts in between him and the ball, but the shot... Oh no, but Josh Colson slips. Never mind. Are we going to get the free kick? Oh, we'll get the free kick. The shot cannons back off his own teammate there. It was a good opportunity for Crewe to try and get an equaliser. Billy Bingham comes off for James Jones. Really nice alliteration there, but never mind. We'll push forward. 14 minutes to go. Bakayoko with a throw. Udo into James Jones. Into Kirk. It's a good ball. Could try and find Ryan Lowe. He's got a man over the far side. Turn into Jones. Oh! Finish and a half from James Jones. Comes off the bench with 15 minutes to go, and with 5 minutes to go after being on for about 10 mins, buries that in the bottom corner. Set up by Turton. Hit first time, and the power on the shot was what took it past the keeper. Perfect angle for it here as well. Right into that bottom corner. It was past the keeper before he even was able to dive for it. Extremely well hit from Jones, and that's 1-1. Where's he going to go? He's actually done very well here, Harrison Dunk, and he's still going. What's a run? Into James Dunn, fires it straight at Garrett. Well, we had the opportunity there to go back in front just 2 minutes after they pulled it back level. And now they might have the opportunity to do the same going the other way. Udo into Kirk, who's running out of stamina here. Thankfully, Josh Coulson covers well, but he's only given it straight to Ryan Lowe. James Dunn, though, having a chance at one end and then defending at the other. Very good play from him. Well, this game came to life in the last 10 minutes or so, didn't it? James Dunn here giving it to Luke Berry. There's not long added on. If we can just force the ball forward, I'll call for it here from Piggott. Why he's dropped so far back, I'm not entirely too sure. I was just about to play that to James Dunn, but never mind. There goes the final whistle. It's going to be a 1-1 draw with Crewe, thanks to that stunning equaliser late on in the game. So we had the opportunity to beat Exeter in the last episode and weren't able to. We had the opportunity to beat Crewe here today and weren't able to. We get the goal, though, for Cambridge, so I'm pleased with that, and an 8.4 rating. But again, it's a missed opportunity to create a little bit of breathing space between ourselves and those in the playoffs. How did Portsmouth get on? They lost to Colchester. That's vital. What about Exeter? Where are they? Exeter lost to Doncaster as well. So it's all going to be all change in the league table. Things are getting turned on their head here. We've got Accrington Stanley, of course, at the weekend. We're now 4 points behind Portsmouth. Crewe still third, but Doncaster are now fourth. And Exeter dropped down to fifth. Then Newport, Plymouth, Leyton Orient and Mansfield. A lot of draws there, seemingly, because everyone was on 26 points. And now there are 3 teams on 27 points. Oh, wow, everybody seemed to draw. Nobody really took advantage of that. Exeter and Portsmouth lost. We drew with Crewe Alexandria. It was only really Doncaster that jumped up a couple of places. Right then, I'll restart the game so we can get rid of that frame rate issue, and then we will play Accrington Stanley. Dunn to Dunk. His options. Not that he wants to pass it to anyone. And Clark will pick up on it. Cross here to Corneli. There's an extra E in there that I didn't notice the first time I tried to pronounce his name. Drilled up wide to Hewitt. Man on the overlap, and he will use him. It's Donacien. And that's a good cross too. Oh, Key can't win the header, but McConville, was that his name? Did. Figueroa, though, with a comfortable save. Had the first guy been able to get a header off there, that would surely have been 1-0 Accrington. I think they're still bottom of the league. I didn't check the league table, actually, after the last round of fixtures, but I'm pretty sure they're still bottom. Keneally here trying to work an opportunity for them, though. They're starting very much on the front foot here. Very aggressive from Accrington Stanley, considering they're the away side and not having the best of seasons and are playing a side that are up near the top of the table at home. But still, fair play to them. If they're going to bring the game to us, bring it on. Eagles into Clark. Helped quickly to Billy Key. Oh, nicely worked. And the shot from Clark goes over the top. I was expecting him to play it across the edge of the box, but instead plays the reverse ball back into the box. It was a very good ball, actually. And the shot was, well, worth a try, but not very well executed. Accrington Stanley, despite being bottom of the table, are actually playing some really nice football here. Pearson down the line, but Mark Roberts, well, I was going to say Mark Roberts intercepts, but he did, but gave it straight back to them. Here's Billy Key. He's got a couple of defenders with him, but again, he's able to shake off Mark Roberts, and the ball comes in. Leon Legg clears. Keeper committed, though. Well, I don't really suppose that was worth hitting first time, but still, he gave it a good old crack. Uche picked up an injury a moment ago, and he's sat on the side of the pitch, as you can see from the mini-map, so we're kind of playing a 4-4-1 at the minute. I'm a little bit lonesome up here on my own up top, and as you can tell from that particular chance, it's not really too easy to find me with this number of red shirts available to intercept or tackle. But Mediolito will work this back to James Dunn. We'll try and get something before Uche either comes back on or is substituted, but here's Connor Newton. It's a good spell of possession this actually. Harrison Dunn into me, try and get this around the corner, look for James Dunn, good turn, but no, unfortunately given away. 3 minutes before half time, we've been second best here. We're second in the league, but we've been second best to the side that's rock bottom. Clark to McConville, drilled inside to Eagles. Nice little ball roll to get away. Early shot. Figueroa with a comfortable save, but a save that needed to be made as the shot was on target. We've not been good enough here against Accrington Stanley. I don't know whether I've been a little bit complacent, perhaps because they were bottom of the table, but I said at the beginning of the episode I might have jinxed myself, and you never know. The way that Accrington have been playing, that jinx may come to be accurate. Oh, that's a lovely turn by Connor Newton, but he can't keep hold of the ball. That jinx may come to be accurate if they end up sneaking a goal, because they deserve the win as well. We've not been good enough here, Cambridge United, in this one. We were unlucky perhaps not to get the win against Crewe, but we'd be lucky here to avoid defeat. 25 minutes to go, 0-0. Elito to Berry, go to Medi again. Never mind, he's gone to Harrison Dunk. There's Medi Elito, he'll come to me. Overlapping run is coming from Greg Taylor. Cross into the box. He's played it on the floor to Elito, who sets up Harrison Dunk, and it's well blocked by the defender. A lot of efforts in this game have been blocked at source like that. It's a good physical battle there with Greg Taylor and the defender, but no foul given, so we'll come forward again. Here's Connor Newton going out wide to Medi Elito. I'll push down the line, and he's gone back inside. Berry could come out wide, could go to Harrison Dunk. Driving forward, could still go to Harrison Dunk. Newton tries to get that to me, I think, without me calling for it, but Hughes picks up the loose ball, and Davis will come forward for Accrington Stanley. Looks like it's going to be a draw against the side that we really should be beating, but as we've mentioned, they've played the better football. They've deserved at least something from this game. It would really be against the run of play if we were able to pick up a win here. Much like the game in yesterday's episode against Wycombe, we didn't really deserve the win in that one either, but we were able to take it. Now, can we steal a goal in added on time here at the end of this second half? I was hoping Greg Taylor was going to make a run there, but we don't get the opportunity to steal a goal because that is the final whistle. It's a 0-0 draw with Accrington Stanley. Not really good enough, to be completely honest, but I'm not sure what that will do for our league table situation. You can tell from the highlights there and probably from the match stats that there wasn't much going on in that game. No, there really wasn't. I am contemplating, this isn't confirmed, but I am thinking about looking for a move in January, but I wowould like to try and get Cambridge United promoted this season if I can, but we need to improve. We've been playing some really good football the past few episodes, but today was a little bit stale. Uche is out for 3 weeks, so we have 2 of our strikers now injured, Uche and Barry Core. We haven't played much good football today, so I'm hoping that we can just kind of pick ourselves out of this dull spell, turn the corner, and start playing some good football again. I'll have a check of the league table before we end tonight's episode. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed, though, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. We are still second. Crewe, they're still on 32, and there's 3 teams on 32 and 3 teams on 28. It's just ridiculously tight right now. Portsmouth at the top of the table, they're 6 points clear on 39. They look favourites already to win the league. Accrington now still bottom with just the 1 win, but 10 draws. So they drew both their games that were played in today's episode. So still continuing to be bottom of the table, 2 points from safety. Grimsby and Stevenage battling it out for that, to avoid that that second relegation spot. Not that you get relegated on FIFA, because of course the conference isn't in the game, but hopefully we can get promoted here at Cambridge. We've got Hartlepool next, and that'll be in the next episode, of course, and then we'll have another game the following weekend. Fixtures are starting to come thicker and faster now. We've had a couple of midweek games recently. Maybe that's affecting the standard of football because players aren't necessarily at full fitness. So hopefully we can get a breather with the fixture list sooner rather than later, and then we'll be able to play some better football. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.